Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Our channel has grown so much over the last couple of weeks even that I'm really excited to see what 2025 has in store for us. So my very first video in my brand new planner, if you have not seen that video, I created my very own planner just using Canva. It took me months. I'm not going to lie, it took me months. But here we are planning our first day and I'm actually super excited. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I am going to start the year off the exact same way that I usually start off. And that is a black and gold and white spread, you guys. There isn't anything more beautiful than a black, white, and gold spread, in my opinion. And for this one, it's no exception. I'm actually pulling from my Essential Holidays. I did go through this book and I absolutely love that the very first spreads, or the very first sheets, I should say, are black, gold, and white. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So January brings lots of excitement for us. There was a little hint about some things that were happening, and it is true. We are actually moving. I am not going to give too much information just because we want to make sure that everything goes well for us, but this is a gigantic move for us, and hopefully this is the start of the rest of our lives in this new place. We are super excited. I'm not gonna again give too much detail, but just know that yes, all of the plans and everything that I had mentioned, or all the little hints, it is because we are moving. So we can celebrate a little bit more with this spread because there is a lot to be celebrated. I'm first things first gonna start by putting this little firework down here at the bottom. I almost want to go ahead and put one up here, but I know that it's kind of going to be in the way. So there is one more here. Or is this all together? If it's all together, yeah, it is. Okay, maybe we should have done this one first. However, if you followed me and watched me through that video, I just used plain computer paper for this. So let's try and pull this off. We might be able to. Pray that it doesn't rip. Actually, okay, we got it. There we go. Not too bad. So I wanted to first off say thank you so much for all of the love on this video where I showed you how I created my new planner. I was not expecting that video to blow up as much as it did, but I am forever grateful for this platform. It never ceases to amaze me how amazing this community is, and just kind of I don't know, just kind of restores my faith in the community. I know that sounds really cheesy, but you guys I don't think you get how exciting it is to open up your YouTube channel and see all these people commenting really amazing things and just finding some joy in what I'm creating. So I thank you very much for that. It was a very pleasant surprise. So 2025 is going to be the year of trying to make the most of this planning journey. It's been a struggle the last couple of years. I'm just trying to put this in while I talk to you guys. I want it to be kind of straight, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a struggle. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I kind of had my ups and downs with it over the last year, and I think that I found my groove, and I'm excited now that I've created my own planner and my own space. I just feel like it's going to be more useful for me. I'm going to get lots of stuff done. With this move coming up, I do need to keep track of a whole bunch of things. So yeah, it's going to be a hell of a ride. That's for sure. So I'm excited to see. I might add some sheets to this. There might be some things that I stopped tracking but realized that I want to keep track of after all. So again, I don't really know what it's going to look like just yet, but I'm excited, so excited to kind of see where things go from here. So I'm just adding some champagne glasses. This is going to be a really celebratory month for sure. Now we aren't moving right in the new year. It's going to be a little bit after, but we are, I don't know, I can't explain the feeling. We've moved a couple of times, but this one, it's just different. It feels so good. It feels like it's the right move for us. This economy is just absolutely insane. And unfortunately, you've seen me go through our debt journey. We have been fortunate enough to be able to, do really well with that. But we want to start living our life now, and we're not getting any younger. I mean, we're not old, but we're not getting any younger. And if we can start this journey already and just, make it the best for the rest of our lives, we're going to do that. So that is kind of where we are as of right now. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm actually going to take this long set here, and I'm going to try my best to not cover up any of the numbers. I can't make any guarantees as to what will happen. So there was a couple comments that's fine. We're gonna leave it like that. A couple comments on the last video I made where I was struggling with the paper issue. I knew that the paper that I chose, just using normal computer paper, it's been a struggle because I can already tell like some of the paper is ripping, some of it is not just aligned with how I want it to look, but so thank you for all your comments on that. People were telling me that there are different weights of paper, which I was kind of familiar with, but I didn't realize how many there were. There are a lot of different weights depending on what you're using it for. And so I think that in the future, I will probably go with a heavier weighted paper. Even if I try and do things like in the spring, I'm probably going to be putting some new dividers in for the spring and summer. And I'll probably just end up using a thicker paper, which is what I learned from you guys. So thank you guys so much for reaching out and all your comments on that. And there was also a mention of a TikToker that I follow, and yes, her name is Ash All About Money. And thank you to the subscriber who mentioned her name. I knew as soon as I heard it, I would have figured out who it was, and there was a lovely subscriber that mentioned her name, and that is exactly who it is. She has been absolutely amazing the last year for me. Her content just makes so much sense to me. She's been, absolutely incredible. So if you want to go ahead and follow her on TikTok, her name is Ash All About Money. So there we go. Okay, so we're adding just adding some boxes in on some highlighted days that we may or may not have to do a little bit of travel. Now that I am putting these sticker boxes down here for the first time, oh shoot, that's okay. It kind of covered up the number. I think going forward, I can make these a little bit bigger because these boxes should be able to space them out a little bit more. So that gives me an idea for some future planning. If I can put a little bit more, not put a little bit more, make them a little bit wider, because I know I can definitely get rid of one of these rows because I have enough space there. So this is actually a good test for me to just see what it is that I need to work on and what works in this size planner. So yeah, so I hope that you guys all had a great Christmas, great holiday season, that you got to hang out with friends and family, do all the things. I'm planning this ahead of time, so I haven't had Christmas or New Year's yet, but we have a lot of really good plans for the new year and Christmas. So I'm really, really hoping that everything turns out as amazing as I have it in my head already. But yeah, so we've got all of that in there. I do have some of these. This is from, I don't even remember. These are so old. I don't even remember where I got them, but we can add some of these on to just some areas in here. This over here says save more, do more, which is kind of our motto for this coming year. This move is really going to open up a lot of opportunities for us to be able to save and travel. I have a very special birthday coming up this year, and we are actually going to be traveling for this. So that just gives us even more of a reason to be able to do a lot more in our lives that we're super, super excited for. So yeah, lots of new things. I will take you on our journey once it starts, if you guys are interested in that. Eventually I may share where we are, where we're locating. But right now I'm just trying to keep it to myself, even though it's been the hardest to keep to ourselves. But yeah, going forward, it's gonna be just amazing. I feel like I'm blabbering about it, but I can't help it. It's just, it worked out beautifully and we couldn't be more excited. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, oops, I think I just made you guys dance around a little bit. What I'm gonna do is actually go into my old planner. I haven't done this yet, but I want to, go ahead and put in all of the birthdays that are happening in January. So I'm going to use, I think I only have 2 birthdays in January. So let me grab my pen here. Grab this here, and I'm gonna put these in here. Oh, this is not the pen I want. So our grandson is turning 3. I kind of can't believe that as I'm writing this. I'm like, he's already 3 years old. That's insane. And his birthday is right after Christmas, so he's gonna get some great gifts. January the 15th, we have a very good friend of mine. Perfect. So those are the only 2 things that I really have to have on here for now. Again, like I said, there may be some places that I have to take a few days off so that we can go and travel to where our new home will be. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it at that because I think that'll work. I'm already starting to understand why I thought I might need to get some thicker paper, is because this is kind of hard to keep from curling. Okay, I just had to grab my tweezers because I'm not used to having nails on very often anymore, so it just took me a minute to lay down some stickers. So we're gonna do this way. Sorry if you can hear noises outside. It seems like there's been something going on around me all day today, and I just can't really figure out what it is. I don't know if they're doing construction or if something else is going on, but it's been quite loud outside today, so I apologize if you can hear that. And of course, on cue, Mako has come in to join us, so you may hear him chewing on his toy. Okay. So we've got some of those down. I don't know what I was doing there at the bottom. I just thought it looked cute. I do have some things coming up. So on January the 2nd, I do want to highlight that I've got something going on there. And I'm going to put a little gold dot on this day because I think that's going to be another important day. The last thing I'm going to do, because I think that's all I wanted to put on here, but I do want to go into January. January is New Year's Day. So did it say New Year's Day anywhere in here? I don't think so. No, it doesn't say New Year's Day, but that's fine. I've got a couple of these, a couple more stickers here. I don't foresee January being that busy, so I said that, and now you know what? It's probably gonna be super duper busy, so I might have just bit my tongue, but whatever, it's fine. New year, it's gonna be great. Got these cute little on the 6th here. There we go. And then on the 2nd, you know what, I'm gonna make this for the 5th. I just noticed that my 5th is way down. That's hilarious. Again, these little tiny things that you didn't know were gonna happen when you started creating your own planner. And it's fine, not a huge deal. Gonna give a little heart here for her birthday. And I'm gonna put another little heart here for his birthday. All right. I think that that is good. I really like how it turned out. I'm gonna actually just see one more thing here. I feel like we have a lot of color blocking on this side, so I might just add just a random block of color here. Not a huge deal. It's not really doing anything, but there we are, you guys. I think that that looks really cute. Very festive, leaves me lots of room to be able to go in and do my writing. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pop this in, move my plant out of the way because my planner is so much bigger than the sheets. There we go. I'm gonna add this in here. I had somebody ask me as well about the pages being really stiff, and I just wanted to address that in case anyone had any issues with that as well. I don't know if it's just the planner, like the hole punch that you use. I have this We Are Memory Keepers for punching holes. I do have the actual like 3-hole punch as well, but I find that this one goes through more pages and gets a cleaner cut. But I do notice that I do have a little bit of stiffness in mine as well. And I just mentioned that it seems to get better as I use it. It's almost like the holes here are, or the holes from that punch are a little thin or like a little tighter. So it might just need a couple of days to, or a couple of times to kind of move back and forth. But this is what my January spread looks like, you guys. I am so excited to start using this planner. It's been a long time coming. So, oh, looks like this guy got away. So maybe we'll just put him over here, or he's not sticking anymore. Nope, he's not sticking. Okay. So yeah, so this is what my spread for January looks like. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I hope that you guys have a fantastic, healthy, prosperous new year, and we will see you in our next video. Bye, guys.